flashing back something for review. So there have been some situations in the past where if somebody's really gumming up the whole network, but no one else is getting service, it would be like you're in your apartment building, maybe the water is included, and somebody in the building decides, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to turn all the faucets on, full. I'm just going to use all the water, and no one else can get enough water. You might, because it is a limited commodity, bandwidth. In the internet, by the way, the internet, there's no such thing as the internet. People think the internet is like some thing. All the internet is basically a language by which private networks and other, and actually some public networks can talk to one another. The Verizon network and the AT&T network and the Sprint network and what have you. Anyway, regulating the internet, I think, has really horrendous implications. And just the initial implications are serious, and then once it starts, where is it ever going to end? And I think that quite frankly is a great concern to the industry. There are others with respect to some of the issues that I talked about earlier with respect to subsidies of rural and how monies flow between different carriers and